What's up, Vast Overland fam? We're here at Olivia. It's a beautiful day out here. We keep getting recommendations about this spot. Everybody in the comments keeps saying that this is a spot to fish at. So we came out here and we're gonna see, right, boss?
Yep. So I went to the bait shop this morning, Big Bear, and when I got there, the lady that told us about Olivia the last time was there, and the other lady that fishes a bunch of times, she was there. So she gave me a bunch of tips, told me exactly where to come here. We kind of pulled off and she said, look, there's a little cul-de-sac in back. So that's where we're gonna try this morning. She says, you know, get the live shrimp. Says you may even be able to hear the speckled trout feeding. So we're on the back side, the cul-de-sac, kind of like the northwest side of things. So we're gonna try it out here and see if we can get into some speckled trout or reds. It's pretty calm, so we're gonna try it out here. The guys actually, Peyton and Eduardo, were in Houston. I actually was in Canyon Lake this weekend visiting my mother-in-law and father-in-law. So they met me here. So they got there. What time did y'all get there? About 6?
Yeah.
To the shop?
To the shop, came out here.
And then, yeah.
Got here around 8:15.
Yeah, so whatever we got to do to make it work and show up. You've been sick? You're almost
Yeah, almost mild. My sinuses been acting up. You know, I got to come out here and fish. You got to. I ain't going to let no little cold stop me from fishing. Fishing is life.
4th time fishing. Fishing is life.
What? I'm going to be the best fisherman out there.
What are you about to see today?
It's like 60 degrees out here. I actually love this weather. It's finally getting cold down here in Texas. It's going to be a good day of fishing. I know the cameraman's cold.
So I got something here that I'm going to show you, Eduardo. I know you were asking. So you're going to be fishing on the bottom with that?
Yeah.
I got a little. So I'm actually going to use a little popping cork here that I'm going to try today.
Kind of like this one?
Yeah, exactly. So that's, I'm going to try to use one of these today and see how it goes.
Now I kind of want to use one of those.
See what's what. We'll see what works.
I'm going to try that too.
Kind of go from there. I'm going to use use a kale hook. You know, it's a single hook. It's not a...
Oh, you're not using a treble hook?
No, not today.
Yeah, oh, you're real fishing today.
Yeah. So I'm going to use a kale hook for it. That's this one, little mustad kale hook, croaker hook. You excited? You been thinking about it all week, Eduardo?
Oh yeah. Been thinking that I ain't never caught no big fish. Need to catch me a big fish.
Today's the day. Today is the day. Man, it's kind of cold out here, huh?
Don't be a crybaby.
No, I'm just saying it's kind of cold. I mean, it's chilly. It's not. We hadn't fished in the cold yet, so I just got a little shrimp, little baby shrimp. Looking through there. That. Man, is he alive? Not that alive. Undo my drag a little bit.
I don't think we're casting far enough.
Yeah, I don't think we are either. You see that? Sand trout.
That was you threw a rock.
No, it wasn't. It was a fish. I just saw it. Bro, today's the day, man. See?
What was that?
It was a fish. I'm gonna throw it further.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, there we go. There we go. So I went to my mother and father-in-law's. They live in Canyon Lake. So I told my wife, hey, supposed to go fishing Sunday. So they went to Canyon Lake. I followed them there in the van, and then just got up like at 4 this morning and headed out from there. I didn't want to miss it. I was just telling them about how I went to Canyon Lake instead of.
Where is Canyon Lake?
It's like north of San Antonio.
Nice spot out there. You like it out there?
Yeah, I do a lot. It's real peaceful. Man, there's so much deer out there too. Like the little neighborhood that they're in, man, there's deer everywhere. They're always coming up to people for food. And my son was actually able to feed like there was like 3 bucks that came up, but they were coming up with 3 different bucks. The rest of the bucks were all fighting. They're all fighting for the doe. But it was kind of cool seeing them come up. They already ate the eye out. All right, now I'm gonna throw it real far because might as well. Cast a country mile.
Putting another shrimp on there. It's a different way. Don't know. I'm trying something new. I watched the video, you know. We went to my cousin's house, and we just celebrated there. We ate a bunch of food. Then I had to work the next day, so I couldn't be up too late.
Man, those tamales that your sister made are the best tamales I probably had in 20 years. They're awesome.
Your wife was asking if she takes orders. I was like, well, for December. I was like, she's not gonna be here in December, but she lives in Austin too. So
man, they were so good because they weren't like a lot of times people make those tamales and they're like huge, and then they're dry. Like they're dry. Hers were perfect size. They weren't dry. Like they were awesome. Like it was the perfect size tamales.
Nah, she can cook. My older sister can cook.
And then what were those strawberry tamales?
They're sugar.
The sugar tamales? Man, those are good too.
Yeah, it's a dessert.
Look, he's hitting it now.
You got one?
Nah, he's hitting. It's something small though. Cause he hit it, but it's not it's nothing big. If I had a treble hook, I could get him, but
I think my thing is messed up.
Why? Where's it at? Where's it at? Why? You gotta tighten up your drag. Why is it still doing that? Look, hold on. Now try it. You got it?
Yeah, it got stuck on something. I thought the drag had to be loose.
No, only when you're about to fight something, you put it a little bit, but not all the time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the bottom. Look at that. They're hit. I can't even feel it because it's just floating out there. If I had a treble. So I'm gonna put a Carolina rig, kind of like a flounder rig on. And it already has the hook included in it. Look, so it's this one, flounder rig.
Oh, wow.
Try that one.
You have more?
Yeah, I got like 8 of them. And so I'm gonna take this off.
Yeah, scissors.
Huh?
Yeah, scissors.
What do you mean scissors?
Open
Scissors?
it.
It says scissors.
Scissors.
Oh, you just look. You just pull it right here. The back.
I'm a dummy.
And then what you do is when you take it out, put the package back in here. That way, whenever we're done with it, we can put it back in the same one.
What weight is this?
I think it's like a ½ ounce or, let me see. It is a, oh, it's a ½ ounce, yeah. So it'll get it to the bottom. But you'll be able to feel it pretty good too. So have you told your parents yet, Peyton?
No.
You haven't told your parents? Wow.
About what? That he's a film guy?
That he's a YouTuber.
That you're a cameraman for one of the biggest YouTube channels in Katy, Texas? You see how I made it?
In Katy, Texas.
In Katy, Texas. A small town.
All right, so this ought to get it on the bottom, which if we by chance catch flounder, it's not flounder season, so we got to throw them back, but it'll still be fun to catch them. So a ½ ounce, I'll just let it hit the ground, sit on the bottom, and then now just wait. I can feel it with this this rod. It's a little graphite rod. Actually, my rod is from Fish and Tackle Unlimited, called the green rod. I've had it for years. Spent good money on it years ago. Oh, that's not far enough.
You said not to go too hard.
No, I said don't go too hard, but you got to throw it. You got to get it out there, but you just got to do it with finesse.
Boss, I don't know if you know much about me. Finesse is one of my attributes.
You gotta.
I'm a bull.
Like a bull in a china shop. So what's up with the boots?
Well, we're in Texas, aren't we? That son of a biscuit.
Saw that fish? I may go further out there. How cold is this water? You think it's pretty cold?
You gonna go shoes off?
No, I'll put my Crocs on.
I have sandals. That's what I drove up here in.
Here's the thing about wading out there to get further in there. So there's stingrays out there. So my dad always used to tell us, because back in the day we didn't have waders. We didn't wade fish much, but when we did, you would shuffle your feet. So you'd slide your feet across the bottom. That way you're not stepping onto a stingray. Because you step onto the stingray, that tail's gonna whip up. So you don't want to step. So, and also you don't want to have your cell phone with you. You don't want to have anything in your pockets.
Why?
Because it's gonna get wet.
Yeah, but the new iPhones are water resistant, waterproof. You can throw them inside the pool. I've done it before. Shout out iPhone. Sponsor us, iPhone.
Salt water?
Salt water? No, not
Yeah.
salt water.
You know it's
No salt water.
Yeah, so so that's the thing, is like we may be able to get a little further out so that we can kind of get into the canal a little bit. But
What if we fish off of this thing? These rocks.
yeah, that might be good too. Because it looks like this is shallow. I wonder if that's...
It gets deeper right there.
It does?
Yeah. I was gonna stand over there.
We can try it there. And sometimes what'll happen is they'll pick it up and they'll go away from you, so you see it tugging. But sometimes your line will just slack up. And when that's happening is they're actually coming towards you. So there you have to reel in kind of fast and then set the hook. So there's just different cases, you know. You'll feel it all of a sudden. It'll feel like your line just went loose.
You gonna teach me how to put it on?
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do, this is a little swivel here. We're gonna do a loop knot, okay? Yeah, it's pretty good. You cut it. So we're just gonna do a loop, tie a regular little loop there. See how it's got a little loop on it? Then I'm put the end through here, okay? So now the end is through there. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go past the knot. See that the little loop?
Yeah.
So now I'm just gonna go past the loop and I'm just gonna twirl it a few times, like 4 or 5 times. 2. Okay. Yeah, so I got it. Then I put this back through
the loop.
Through the loop, just the end of it. So that end, oops, go one more time. I think I undid it by one. So that end goes back through that loop right there. Okay. Then I just cinch it up. So what that does is, you see how this piece of extra part sits past, it goes this way, you get less hung up. You just tie it, just cinch it up. So look, now now see how I made a loop here? So now that thing can dangle around and be good. So just cut the extra little piece off. So catch that little piece, cut that little piece off. Okay, throw it back in there. Now you can put your flounder rig back on there. Let me see the end. I want to see how this is. Oh.
Uh-oh, not the bus, B.
Look at that. Here, you can put it back on.
Thanks, boss.
Yep, no problem.
Teaching me every day. Something new.
I think let's go try it over there.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a lot of rocks there.
Change the spots. There's a lot of rocks right there. We're gonna come over here where it's a little deeper. Daniel's sitting on a rock.
Oh, I just go over there and then I come back around here and fish around these docks.
They're my work ones, not my going out ones.
Are your going out ones like shiny or?
They're fish. No, I have some python, some fish, and some ostrich. I'm from Texas and I'm Mexican, so I gotta have a good bunch of pair of boots.
No, I said you need to meet you a girl that's old school. You know, take
Traditional?
care of you. Huh? Yeah, traditional.
They don't make them like that no more.
Man,
Baby.
I ain't getting no hit. I'm not getting any hits on this. And it is a big shrimp too. But I got a feeling that when they start to hit Eduardo, it's gonna go crazy.
Hey, boss, this spot they told us to come to is not working out.
It is. You just gotta wait. You just gotta be patient.
How come ain't nobody out here?
What is your definition of failure?
Failure?
Not trying. If you want to do something but being too scared to not try, I think that's actual failure. Not trying and failing at what you're doing.
I don't even think about failure.
That's what I'm saying. What's failure?
I got no definition of failure. Everything's just a bump in the road. Things happen in life, just move on. Keep going forward.
Yeah, you didn't need to go see no therapist.
Can't do nothing about it.
Can't do nothing about it. Stoicism. Oh, did you watch the new Gladiator?
What Gladiator?
The movie.
There's a new one?
Yeah, Gladiator 2.
Who's in it?
Denzel kind of ruins it for me, but whatever.
Denzel's in the Gladiator?
Yeah. He's one of the... Pedro Pascal, the guy from... what is Pedro Pascal big for?
The Mandalorian.
Yeah, that... No, I don't watch that. That's for nerds.
Narcos.
Narcos, yeah. I watch Narcos. That's for cool people.
He's in it?
Yeah. He's... yeah. The mom from the kid, from the first one.
Oh, yeah.
You remember the first one? Yeah. Bro, it's good.
Really?
Yeah, Ridley
You
Scott.
saw it at theater? Or
Yeah, I went to see it in theaters.
Oh, wow.
On Thanksgiving. In the morning, I went. Dude, he said he's never seen Gladiator.
You never seen Gladiator, Peyton? It's a great movie.
Bro, one of the best movies ever made.
Yeah,
What? When he's like...
how often do you...
husband to a murdered wife, father to a murdered child, and I will get my revenge in this life for the next. Dude, that's one of the best quotes. What? No quotes?
No spoilers.
No, that's the first one. No spoilers.
Wait.
That came out in the 2000s, bro. Like early 2000s. That's
You
not a
weren't born-
spoiler.
You weren't born yet, were you, Peyton?
There's
You
no.
weren't, huh?
I'm not spoiling the new one. The new one's good too. I don't know if it's as good as the original, but it's definitely up there.
I like the movie, but I considered one of the best movies of ever. I don't know about that.
What do you consider the best movies? Godfather 1 and 2. 2 is better than 1. 3 we don't talk about. Goodfellas, amazing.
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. Casino.
Casino's a movie you can watch 5 years from now, and it's still good.
No
again.
Country for Old Men.
That was a
That's
good movie,
good
but
movie.
the thing about that movie is I don't really remember a bunch of things about it. I just remember it was a good.
You just remember Javier Bardem. He was a bad guy.
The guy with the cattle.
Yeah, the
thing.
weirdo, yeah. Played a great psychopath. That was one of my favorite movies.
What about TV series? You know what one of my favorite TV series is?
Sopranos.
Uh-uh.
What?
The Rifleman.
Man, never
You
heard
ever
of
watched it?
Shout out to Yellowstone, though. Yellowstone go hard.
Rifleman.
Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is amazing.
Never seen it.
The first 4 or 5 seasons, and then it kind of went down because they didn't have no book material. But that's George R.R. Martin's fault for not writing the dang books. We've been waiting on a book for like over 10 years. I read all the books. Oh, dude, did you like 000 on Amazon?
Never watched it.
You said you did.
I don't remember watching it.
Is the one about the drug lords from Mexico, Italia, and the U.S. shipping?
Oh yeah, I watched it, but I don't remember it as like. I remember telling you it was good, but it's not like notable in my.
Well, it's because it was only 1 season.
Narcos was good.
Narcos was good.
I really liked Narcos. That was a good show. I like. I like all the murder, like the murder stuff, like First 48. That's pretty good.
I do, but I like listening to that more. Like listening to podcasts about true crime more than I like watching shows.
Around.
Like right
No,
here.
no. Further down. Way further down.
See?
No. Tail.
Right here?
His tail.
Like on the actual tail? I thought we
Yeah.
cut that off.
No.
Right here?
Yeah, through there. This is the one right here, Eduardo. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just let that sucker drift. But you still got to kind of keep the line tight, you know?
Yeah. I'm just gonna let it
Oh,
drift.
there it goes. No, I'm just playing. How much drag do you have it set at? Let me see. Oh, yeah, that's good. You hook into a red, you'll be fine. Every once in a while, pop it. So it makes that noise. Yeah. You don't have to do it a lot, just every once in a while.
Just like that.
Yeah.
That was a flight. I love Mexican food, but I think pizza. Can't go wrong with a pizza, bro. I can eat pizza all day long, so you can tell. My go-to pizza is pepperoni, jalapenos, and black olives.
Favorite music?
Mexican. Well, I mean, like I like norteñas and some corridos. Some drink, some people, some music. My dad used to drink to. Right, boss? Hell yeah.
Favorite season?
Season? Winter.
Favorite temperature?
Cold. 69 degrees. No, my house stays at 73. I think that's perfect.
I think mine's like 70, 69 around that too.
Which one? 69? That's too cold sometimes.
That's how you get the best sleep.
That is how you get the best sleep. I ain't gonna lie. When it's cold like that, you get the best sleep.
He is.
What is it?
He's the ideas guy. Eduardo comes up with a lot of good ideas. He's kind of gotten to that point because when he's building the vans, it's all custom. So he has to literally figure out how he's going to do some of the things. And like, you know, I'll try to help because I have a lot of years of design, but sometimes it takes thinking outside of the box.
And that's what I'm good at.
Yeah, he's already good at that. He can solve. He's a problem solver. He can solve anything. Like there's been a lot of times where him and Yuri were building a van, and you know, a client wants a certain thing, and it's like, well, shoot, how are we gonna do that? He'll figure out a way. Like he just happens to figure it out. Put this little rattle on there, but I'm gonna use this one because I don't like that like, see how long his rig is? Look how long that is. I don't want it that long. I want it like maybe that much, so it's sitting on the top of the water. So I'm gonna use that.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's better, huh? I think this will be a better one for live shrimp too. With this thing, it'll sit sideways, and then when something hits it, it'll kind of stand up, and then it'll go under, or it'll just totally go under. They took the tail off?
No, I took it off.
Why'd you take it off?
Because it still manages to be alive.
Why, did you hear that lets out some
The scent.
fluid? Scent?
The scent.
Who said that?
The video I watched.
Yeah, it might be true. I got a feeling we're about to start hitting into some specs here. You know that?
Maybe.
Eduardo, today's the day. I could feel it. I can just feel it.
If we don't catch something on this side, we're going to that side.
Yeah. I think we are, though. I could feel it. I can feel it. Man, you hear how that seagull's going ka 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 ka. That was a sound that those birds used to make at Astroworld. Did you ever go to Astroworld?
No.
You never went to Astroworld?
It closed.
Oh yeah, you're younger than what I'm thinking. Man, we used to go. I had this friend.
Boss, where are you?
I'm straight in front. I had this friend that his mom would drop us off there. Man, we'd be there all day in the summer, you know?
That's cool.
And have like $10 and have plenty of money for the whole day. Because, you know, back then you could get a hot dog for $1. And our sole goal for the day with the guys, you know, it'd be like 5 or 6 of us, was to go and talk to a girl. That was the thing. You wanted, even if it wasn't a real number, but, you know, the girls would get dropped off there by their parents and stuff too. It was just to go talk to a girl. And I remember, you know, you'd spend all day and you'd see that same girl or whatever you were going to go talk to.
Oh, I remember those days.
And you'd be like, man, I'm going to go talk to her. And you'd be following in the rides. Your friends would be like, go, you know, just. And that was a big thing back then, is just to go talk to a girl. It wasn't like today where you got apps and all that stuff. You know, you had to go up and actually talk to them. And then to get the phone number, that was an even bigger deal.
Because you're going to call, the dad answers.
Yeah, on the line, which I don't even know how many times we actually called after. For the most part, that was just a thing that the boys were doing to talk to a girl, you know?
Oh, the good old days.
Yeah, he's still alive.
What a cast.
That's how you cast it right there.
What
buddy.
a cast.
That's where that speckled trout is, right there. It's way out there. Eduardo, it don't get no better than this. The only way it could get better than this is if we were just catching a lot of trout right now. But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Beautiful, relaxing.
Yep. So y'all listen to the Casey Neistat interview?
Yeah, that's a good one.
What'd you think?
I think I heard it before, but I thought it was really good. I remember, like, just pretty much take the chances, man. and patience. Takes time to build something.
Yeah, I kind of found it kind of interesting, the part where he was, you know, he had sold out his tech company, and then he was kind of looking for something else to do, because like he was saying, it's not, you know, you don't run a marathon to finish the marathon and then, you know, that was it, just to get the medal. He said he didn't even know where his medals were. You run the marathon to run the marathon, to actually be involved. I thought that was interesting, because I remember years and years ago, I had sold a company, and then it's just kind of like, well, what do you do now, you know? So you got to want to keep doing something. I kind of, the way, what we're doing right now, we're just getting started. Like, it's going to get good, because like I said, we're going to hit, well, I was telling you, is we can go do overnight trips and just have to get Peyton a room. But we'll,
Me and Peyton in a room together.
no.
Why not?
No.
Huh?
No, Peyton said he don't want to be nowhere around you at night. He said you snore.
I do.
So, but we can do trips up and down the coast. You've never been to Vegas?
Yeah, I've been to Vegas.
Oh, okay. What do you like about Vegas?
Honestly, I didn't like it at all.
You didn't?
Nah, not my cup of tea.
I liked it, but I've got a, what do you call it? Gambling thing? Yeah. Or I guess an addictive personality. That's how we almost lost the house. No. Back in like 2002, 2003, Houston used to have a real big underground poker, had a real big underground poker scene. So I would play, and at the time I was oil and gas. So I'd play like on a Monday night, and I'd play till like 4 in the morning, then go home, take a shower, drive into work. I wouldn't be good for that day of work. And then I'd go home, sleep that night, but then on Wednesday, I'd wake up, go to work. Then I'd go play poker that night, out till 4 in the morning, go home, take a shower. So it got to the point where I was floating checks, like pretty much, and living paycheck to paycheck. And they were big checks because we were working a lot of hours, oil and gas. But I just had big swings in poker. And I remember it got to the point where my house was going to be foreclosed on, just because I was spending all the money. Like, I wasn't necessarily pulling out of savings or anything like that. I just kept thinking, okay, well, I'm going to make it back. And I would wait, and I just kept waiting, and the bills were the last thing on my mind. It was all poker, you know. And yeah, we almost lost the house because I had to pay, and it was too late to send the payment. So I had to drive to Dallas one time to go make the payment so that they didn't foreclose on the house. And that was kind of the end of that. But I've always kind of, whenever I got involved in something, I got fully involved in it. The same way with, you know, back in the day, street racing, fully involved, you know. So that's probably why right now with the fishing, I'm fully involved, you know. I'm 100% fully wanting to be out here as much as possible. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm enjoying it. And it's not a bad thing, so it's not like I'm gambling away the house payment. The thing about gambling that kind of got me, though, is like I was flying to Vegas and, you know, going like once a month to go play over there. But the thing that I guess changed is, you know, I went and played poker a few months back here at one of the places here in out there in Katy. And it was fun, but it's not the same. It's different when you can lose it all. Like that feeling of you're on the edge and you could just, it can break you.
Man, I never got into it, gambling. I saw what it did to my dad, and I was like, nah. Like, I'll sports bet every now and then, or like, you know, on fights and stuff.
Your dad was with the slots, right?
Slots at the little corner stores, and tickets, scratch offs.
Oh,
When we were younger, he'd go to poker with his friends. But as he got older, everybody got busy, so.
yeah, I think once it couldn't break me, it wasn't as fun anymore.
Put this on your left hand like that. Pull it out like you're winding up a extension cord. If they're around, I'll catch them. All right. Then you grab the top. Bring it up like that and put your hand. All this goes in your left hand. Grab you one down at the bottom, put that over your thumb. I'm gonna do a circle around, watch yourself. There we go. Just like that. Just pull it in fast and high. Didn't catch nothing, but that's the gist of it.
Man, that thing opened up.
When the tide's in, you can go back to this little creek over here on the side over here, going towards that pier.
Yes, sir.
And there's a little place where it goes in. That's where I usually get my flounder too, but
Flounder.
oh yeah. Wash my hands off.
It's better if it's wet.
See? Just pull it in like that. See if I caught one. No, I caught something. Mullet. Caught 2 mullets.
Dang.
There you go. Mullet and piggy perch. Now my bucket's way over there.
So we're not having any luck here in Olivia. I think the wind may be just too much. It's blowing pretty good. We can go try eating at that burger place. Man, I'm getting hungry. So I got this new Busby one, but I got tired of trying to put this stuff in the backpack all the time. So what I did is I brought these. We use them as called rinse kit. We use them, or we used to use them in the vans. So what I did is, yeah, and then now I can put this in there too. I think it'll all fit, and that'll be, look, then all fit right here. Yeah, look, see, and it's kind of like waterproof. They make, the Busby makes the bag, but I don't have the bag, so I'm just gonna use a bag we had from another thing, and I think that'll work. So like with this one, just got this. So what I'm gonna do is, I bought this specifically. They called me at Anglers Anonymous and told me it came in because they were out of them for a while. All this, I wanted to be able to get to it pretty quickly, and that's what I just wanted, something for my soft bait. I think that'll work. And now I can have them in here in this quick cube. They even make one that has like a mesh on it. So now I can have all 3 of these. This is actually the one, they call it a large LD, so it's deep. It doesn't fit the way probably actual Busby one fits, but it's good enough. Now that'll be what I carry. I'm starving, I'm withering away.
Look at the flag. It's a fishing pole. We just got done fishing, work up an appetite, you know how it is, casting that reel. We came over here to the Fishville trading post store and cafe. It has a great little food spot. We're gonna try out the burgers that we keep hearing about. People keep leaving comments on our stuff. So we came here to try it out. Hopefully it's good. See all that cheese? It's that fork cheese.
So we are at Fishville Trading Post. One of the guys, Will, on Facebook told us about it. We decided to come here and grab a bite. He said get the burgers. Dang it, why you already ate half of yours?
I'm hungry.
So try it out. See if we like it. Got the what's it called, Big and Ugly burger. The Big and Ugly burger come with like 4 slices of cheese, but I didn't get 4 slices. I only got 1 because it's heart healthy. So
I don't think it's the cheese that messes your heart up. I think it's the meat.
it's pretty good. Look, pretty good. Peyton,
It's stuck. It's stuck.
think Peyton.
Biggest catch of the day.
That man said biggest catch of the day.
That's a lot of cheese on it. I was expecting it to be like that strong.
It said 4 slices of cheese.
I look at it.
So we just stopped at Fishville Trading Post Store and Cafe. Had the burgers. I had the Big and Ugly burger. Eduardo had a Big and Ugly burger. Peyton had a Big and Ugly burger. Theirs had like 4 cheeses on them. I only got 1 slice, heart healthy. Thought it was pretty good. It kind of tasted basically like a homemade burger. You know, it wasn't real crazy juicy or anything, but it had a good bun, good solid meat. Tater tots was good. So it's a good place to stop on the way to, you know, a day of fishing or way back from a day of fishing. So we really worked up an appetite today. So good place. Try another place next time we come. If you like the videos, please like, comment, and subscribe.